So this is a quiz. Well, sort of anyway. Why would anybody make something like this? I had a good reason. I have a small shop and, well, quite frankly, I don't have room for a jointer. So what do you do when you don't have room for a jointer? But you do have room. You happen to be lucky enough to own a number 8. They do not make these anymore. This is a 24-inch plane. And this piece of wood was my solution. This hand plane is a marvelous piece of technology. And this particular one I've had all my life. It was my dad's before me. It dates back to the early 1900s. And it's a wonderful tool for getting a flat surface. However, whenever you're planing a board and you want to do a glue up or something, you have to get a right angle between the sides so that when you glue them together, you know, you get a nice flat joint this way. So a joiner is really nice because you just lay it down, a power joiner, lay it down, run it through. But I'm not really happy with any of the small portable joiners. So in the large ones, I just simply don't have room for something that has to remain set up. So I came up with this little solution, and it works really good. What I do is I just took an old piece, and there's nothing fancy about the holes. To be honest, it came out of a boat I had years ago, and it's made out of a piece of mahogany. I think it may actually be Honduras mahogany, although I can't swear to that. It came off the boat. There was a lot of Honduras mahogany on the boat. But I think this was for wine glasses or something. Anyway, I didn't need it, and I've used parts of it. I cut the edges off, and I had this piece laying around with all these holes in it. And I was going to use blocks or something, but it's perfectly straight, and that's nice. So it's straight. A nice flat top on it, and I thought, hey, all I really need to do is hold this perpendicular to my board when I run it through, so that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't tip this way or this way, you know, and then you get a top bevel on there. So this is how this works essentially. Is this just clamps on like this. You can set it, doesn't really matter where you put it. Oh, I guess it sets right there. Okay. So I have it located with the notches I've put in here. And just made it up really simple. The blocks are made of some oak I had. Cut them to fit nice and snug. And I just tapped right into the mahogany. That holds that nice and square on the bottom. Clamp your piece of wood in. The object is to hold this flat against the side as you run the plane through. And it will just be more concentrated on holding this against the side and then pushing the plane. Then I know that I have a nice flat square, and it's flat this way and a square flat this way because it's a 24-inch plane, which is really nice. But it's also perpendicular, so I can glue board to board. And that was my solution. I'm very happy to have this. It works really well. I've used it on long boards, and it's great for glue-ups. So, hand tool solution.